Honourable Chair, the main purpose of this department's budget is to formulate policy and regulations to ensure that the necessary structural reforms occur to stimulate economic growth. Unfortunately, Chair, when it comes to ensuring economic growth, I fail to see how this department is living up to its mandate. On the contrary, with constant load shedding, there has an enormous impact on not only the mining industry, but also every business, big and small. I fail to see how economic growth is ensured. And not to mention the sky-high fuel prices that is constraining our economy even further. The ideal, Chair, would have been to provide fuel at an affordable rate in South Africa to ensure that not only the mining and other industries, but also business in general can operate more cost-effectively to stimulate economic growth and job creation. But instead, government and the department hikes fuel prices with more than 10 rand per litre of fuel going towards taxes. And then the department blames the weak rand and oil prices, etc., for the high cost of fuel. Surely this is not policies and regulations ensuring economic growth. With regards to electricity, Chair, congratulations on connecting another 166,000 households to the grid and giving them access to electricity, as well as for the planned 640,000 households to follow. But Chair, government can't even supply the country with sustainable electricity at this stage. Where is the extra electricity going to come from for an additional 600,000 households? In his speech, the Honourable Minister stated that no embedded generation facility with a capacity of more than 10 megawatts have been registered so far. And this begs the question, why? The department will have to ensure realistic policies, regulations and incentives to ensure the development of these facilities. And is this the case? The Honourable Minister also stated that Eskom is the primary supplier of electricity and that all other projects are intended only to supplement Eskom. This narrative, Honourable Minister, is the reason why load shedding will be a part of our day-to-day living for the foreseeable future. Because any fool knows by now that Eskom has deteriorated into nothing more than a bottomless pit of corruption and failure under government of the ANC. It's now time for new solutions by independent stakeholders if we wish to see a sustainable supply of electricity in South Africa. Every person, company, stakeholder that is willing and able to contribute to the generation of electricity should rather be embraced in this current situation instead of being altered by policies and red tape. All the other projects and developments that are planned for the future, from nuclear generation to natural gas and so forth and so on, are all good and well. But how are these projects going to be funded if and when the economy collapses under the result of load shedding? Voorsitter, dink aan die toekoms, maar werk in die hede sodat daar iets kan wees om te belê in die toekoms. Suid-Afrika is en bly steeds 'n land met potensiaal. Nie net is Suid-Afrika mineraalryk nie, maar hy is ook ryk aan entrepreneurs en denkers. En 'n volk wat bereidwillig is om te streef na 'n beter land in die toekoms. Maar om dit te kan benut, voorsitter, sal hierdie departement ongelukkig eers moet begin om te voldoen aan sy mandaat. Baie dankie.